You shouldn't be able to.
Today, we are talking about Hell's Paradise. I know. Calm down. We aren't specifically talking about an episode, but a character. My new favorite character after Tenza died. You might be like, JB, who's his new favorite character? Well, let me show you. It's not like he's on the thumbnail or anything. His name is Aza Chobe. Now, he isn't your regular hoodlum. I mean, he looks like one, but trust me, this guy is on a whole nother level. If you thought Tenza was him, oh my god, this guy is actually the definition of him. I'm gonna say it again, he's on a whole nother level. Now, I like to do this thing where the main character can't be my favorite, she can't be my favorite because all the horn dogs, and originally this character couldn't be my favorite because I know he already has a bunch of fangirls. But after episode 10 and 11, there isn't no way this guy can be one of your favorites or one of your top dogs. If he isn't,
Watch out!
enough click clack, enough chit chat, enough sit back. Let's talk about Aza Chobe. To really understand what's happening here in episode 10, you have to go all the way back to episode 4. So Aza Chobe and his brother Aza Toma run into a Tenzin like Tenza did. I recently did figure out that the one Tenza fought was the weakest Tenzin out there. So Chobe and his brother are just fighting the Tenzin, which obviously doesn't work. They're getting clapped. It doesn't even matter. But the thing is, with this one, this Tenzin throws them into a pit, which I call the death pit, because they say that you cannot escape no matter what. No human is able to escape this pit. So yeah, that's where we're at. We don't hear from them until episode 10. So now we're at the part where there's two Tenzas training, and I'm not joking. This is actually how they train. Apparently, some guy was talking about it, and this is how they train to get stronger. But I'm gonna play a little part of them talking about the pit.
How do we know they can't get out of the pit, though?
It's too deep for an injured human to climb all the way up. If they try, the walls will block their escape.
Walls will block their escape, huh? Maybe need to make those walls stronger because our boy Aza Chobe climbed those walls like it was nothing. Bro climbed Mount Everest. Bro's a rock climber. He's dedicated to get out the pit. He really is. Like, he wants to protect his brother. He wants to be there for him. So he's getting out of this pit no matter what. Aza Chobe made that look easy. It was too easy for him, actually. Like, I swear, he had a full-fledged human on his back. He climbed all the way up there. Nah, he's built
Killing those shitheads, Toma. But brother, I said we're gonna kill those shitheads.
Obviously, our boy does not take that level of disrespect. And here's the thing you'll realize with our boy Aza Chobe. He is very quick to adapt. He is actually on a whole nother level of, like, intelligent. Like, he doesn't look the type to be smart or to think. But trust me, this guy is the definition of I only need myself to figure out what to do, how to attack, or to win.
So how do we defeat them?
That's easy. Their weakness is in their lower bodies. When I cut that monster in two before, it didn't regenerate from its head or its heart. It started from somewhere in the bottom half instead. And
you'll come to realize that he has a lot more moments like these, where he doesn't need any help, he doesn't need any clues, he can figure out what to do by himself. So they're just chilling, right? And then this monster looking thing comes up, and their kind is known as the Doshi. They serve under the Tenzin. So I'm gonna skip this conversation. Isn't nothing special really. He's just talking about how they serve under the Tenzin, how their kind is like superior to like the monsters we've already seen on the island, and that they do tasks that the Tenzin shouldn't have to do because it's too easy. So the Doshi here is like, could you kindly just get back in the hole, please, so I don't have to murder you? And you should have known, our boy's not taking that disrespect. I ain't gonna hold you, this Doshi does get a good punch in, but our boy eats it. He's not like, nah, I ain't done yet. Our boy's ripping through them limbs like it's nothing. Bro, he is a bodybuilder. I ain't gonna hold you. Our boy Aza Chobe start talking a little smack. After I'm done with you, I'm finna rough your boys up. I ain't gonna hold you, my boy. You pretty easy. So the Doshi gets a little pressed, so he calls up his boys. Like, that's crazy. Bro got so mad he made it a 9v2. But don't forget about the little brother here now. He literally said, let me flex on these hoes real quick. I'm telling you, bro, the entire family bloodline is cold. But pay attention to this one moment because it's very important. So this right here, the aura inside of him is known as Tao. This is what they use, the Tenzin and everybody, to use abilities, and this is what you need to kill a Tenzin. So as we could see, our boy Aza Chobe only had a normal amount of Tao. which is very important. And the Doshi was saying is if he doesn't have enough Tao, he can just regenerate every single attack. And with his amazing ability to sense Tao that the Doshi has, he can see the weak spots of any person. I ain't gonna hold you, my boy. You pretty easy. I don't know if you gonna finna rough your boys up. All that smack talking is still got packed up. But if you recall, I said episode 10 and 11. This is only episode 10. So this is part 1 out of 2. I'm just joshing with you guys. Trust I got you on the second part already. This is when starts to get real. Obviously there's a second part, so if you put 2 to 2 together, the man's not dead. This part right here is what separates him from the others. Gabimaru, you ain't all that. You got all that, but you ain't all that. So much potential wasted. I bet it'd be most reasoning if I put his body back in the hole.
Whatever Daddy wants, Daddy gets.
He was so majestic with that turnaround. But you might be like, JB, how do you recover like that? He's just a human. Well, what this Doshi believes is that the vines were absorbed by Aza Chobe. And as we can see here, the mark on his neck definitely resembles a vine. And remember when I was talking about the Tao and, you know, gotta pay attention to it? Well, this is exactly why you gotta pay attention to it. Watch this dude's Tao. Look at it, and then look at this. You might not see it too much of a change, but it is bigger now. Pause. So Aza Chobe is really adapting because now he is sensing the Tao on this dude. Like he's seeing it just a tiny bit. So going more into the fight, Aza Chobe is really adapting. Like I said it a lot, but he is. And look at his Tao. It is way more immersed now. And here's why he's different from other people. Other people would avoid contact to realize how to use their power. Nah, not Aza Chobe. He said, I'ma do it this way. Nah, bro hit a finisher on him. But at this point, Aza Chobe isn't even human. He's a devil. Nah, and this is just where the disrespect starts. It's not even a fair fight, guys. It's just Aza Chobe handing out whoopings.
Oh shit!
Nah, this clip you're about to see is a little long, but you need to hear it from the boy himself.
Interesting. So that's how you gather it. Does shrouding yourself in this energy do anything for your defenses? It breaks so easily.
This can't be.
My attacks were basically ineffective against the other one. Should I have wrapped myself in this stuff first?
Impossible.
Seems like there's more to it than that. Oh well, that's fine. I'll learn. So this is Tao?
You shouldn't be able to.
And this is why Aza Chobe is him. He learned the weak points of a Tenzin after a 1-minute fight by himself. He learned how to use Tao and wrap it around him by himself. And you might be like, JB, Gabimaru can do that. Oh yeah, he can. But in this episode, you'll see that he had a full-fledged Tenzin help him understand how to use Tao.
They ain't believe in us. God did.
Now the last thing to talk about is the mark on Aza Chobe. Azatoma is even recognizing it, saying that he's losing his self. The mark is only getting bigger, so I can only see it taking over his body. Now when I'm recording this, I have one last episode to watch, and I can only see Aza Chobe being a boss battle or a villain for Gabimaru and Shigiri. As much as I don't like it, because I like, and I mean like, Aza Chobe, really, like I really do. He's super cool. That's the only possible thing I can see. But that concludes today's video on the Devil in Paradise.